Oh, for goodness sakes. Who put the football helmet in Mrs. Nelson's refrigerator?
Oh, that's mine.
What's the big idea?
A hot point keeps everything nice and cold.
Well, what about it?
I'm quarterbacking a big game tomorrow. I want to keep a cool head.
The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here is Ozzie, who plays the part of Ozzie Nelson. And, of course, his lovely wife, Harriet, as Harriet Nelson. The older of the Nelson boys, David, appears as David Nelson. And his younger brother, the irrepressible Ricky, played by Ricky Nelson. The Nelsons' next-door neighbor, Thorny, is played by DeFore.
Come on in, Thorny.
Morning, Oz.
Hi, boy.
Say, Oz, I hope you don't mind if we don't shake hands this morning.
Shake hands? What are you talking about?
Well, it's just that I got to keep my hands in my pockets. It'd be disastrous if I took them out. Holy smoke, take a look at that. Well, I guess I'll have to take my belt in a couple more notches.
Gee, it looks like you're losing a little weight there, doesn't it?
What'd you say?
Well, you don't have to get sore.
Oh, I'm not sore, Oz, honest, but you said it looks like what?
I just said it looks like you're losing a little weight.
That's exactly what I thought you said. Here you are. Sign right there.
Well, what's the gag?
It's no gag. And if you can't write, just make an X. But be sure you sign your name under it so I'll know who made it.
Well, wait a minute, I want to read what I sign. This looks like a petition or something. Joe Randolph and Herb Dunkel? What are their names doing here?
Well, the same thing yours will be doing. It'll testify that you, Ozzie Nelson, being of sound mind and body, have noticed that I look definitely slimmer and more satisfying to the eye. Just sign it, Oz.
Oh, this is the silliest thing I ever heard of. What's the big idea?
Well, it's really very simple, Oz. Catherine and I are on a diet to see who can look slimmer faster.
Well, can't you do that without a note from your parents?
We'll just put a small bet on to see who can get the most unsolicited compliments. Now, come on, Oz, be a pal and sign it.
Okay.
All righty. And here's your carbon copy.
Wait a minute. I still don't get it. Aren't you going to an awful lot of trouble just to win a little bet?
Well, it's not just a bet, Oz. Look at the weight I'm losing.
Yes, I've seen the demonstration.
Well, you don't have to sneer at it. You could give it a try yourself.
Well, just what do you mean by that?
Well, haven't you seen the insurance statistics?
Well, what have they got to do with me?
Well, nothing, Oz, except that they show that 67% of the men turned down by insurance companies are fat or overweight. Those are round figures, of course.
No. You're suggesting that I reduce? I happen to be in wonderful physical condition, Thorny.
Okay, Oz, suit yourself.
As a matter of fact, you'd be in a little better shape, too, if you took some exercise the way I do.
Oh, no, who you kidding? What exercise do you do?
Plenty.
What, for instance?
Well, I play, raking up the leaves in the front yard, for instance. How about that?
All right, as long as you mention. How about it? Don't you think it's about time you clean up that front lawn of yours? It's a disgrace to the neighborhood. Well, let me see you guys.
No, just a second, Thorny. Are you sure there isn't some other little comment you'd like to make before you leave?
No, I think that just about does it. Well, see you later, Chubby. No, it's just Thorny.
Oh, how is he?
He's in one of his revolting moods. Comes over here bragging just because he's making insinuations.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, and for another thing, he accused me of not raking the leaves.
Well, I wouldn't stand for that if I were you. Why don't you go right out there and rake them all up?
Believe me, nothing can make me happier than go out there and rake them.
Well, I certainly like to see you happy. Why don't you do it?
Well, don't you remember I told you yesterday I don't have any old pants?
Well, I have some wonderful news for you, dear. I figured you'd have a lot of other things on your mind, so I went out and I bought you a new pair of pants.
Oh, well, Harriet, you shouldn't have done it.
Anything to make you happy.
Oh, gee whiz.
What's the matter?
Well, I can't go out there and do that kind of work in brand new pants, Harriet. Get grass stains on them and leaves in the cuffs and everything.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about that. I got these at the Army surplus store. They're what you might call a new pair of old pants. The only thing is, though, I wasn't sure of your waist measurement.
Oh, I took about a size 30 the last time I measured, as I recall.
When was that?
Well, let me see now. Yes, that's right. When they measured us for our football pants in high school. It's just... But I put a little weight on, though. I'm possibly up to a size 31 by now.
Oh, well, then these are probably too big. They're 33s.
Oh, darn it.
But I could take them in, couldn't I?
Well, yes, I suppose you could. I'll tell you what I'll do. The next time I'm upstairs, I'll probably be going up there sometime later this afternoon.
Oh, you don't have to do that, dear. They're right downstairs here in the hall closet. I'll get them for you.
No, that's all right. I'll get them.
Oh, it sounds like the boys are home.
Oh, yes.
The hall closet is that way, dear.
Oh, yes, the pants.
Okay, Ricky, take it easy on the cookie jar. Now, you know what Dr. Brown said.
Heck, I thought he said I was supposed to eat.
Well, you are, but not just cookies. You're supposed to balance it with a little substantial food.
Yeah, but whenever I look at that stuff, I always lose my appetite.
That's what these pills are for. They give you a good appetite for real nourishing food. You can't just live on sweets, you know.
I just hope I can remember to take them.
Well, I'll put them right up here, and then in case you forget them, I can remind you. See? You take one before each meal.
Holy smokes, look at Pop.
Roll out the barrel!
There's some mistake here.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, those are mine, aren't they, Pop?
They're supposed to be mine.
No, I bought them for your father, but I don't understand it.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. That darn silly store sold you a size 26.
Well, they were marked 33.
That's a big laugh.
You better not try to, boy.
Their measurements have changed a little.
Harriet, I might have gained a little, maybe an inch around the waist, but I... Oh, here it is, right over
Here,
here.
I'll pick it up for you, Pop.
Ricky, please. They may be tight, but I could still bend over in them. Very funny. And stay out of the cookies, Ricky.
Yes, Ricky, cut that out.
I'm hungry.
If you ask me, this entire family could go on a diet.
My pants fit me fine.
I'd be glad to cooperate, dear, if you're really serious about this. I was just reading an article last night on how to lose a pound a day. I think I still have it.
Well, I'd like to see that. For no other reason, I'd like to prove to these silly people that make size 25 pants...
33.
Well, whatever they are. You just give me the diet, and by golly, I'll show you what willpower can do. I'll stay on the diet until these darn silly pants fit me.
Poor Pop.
What do you mean, poor Pop?
I think he's going to lose all his buttons.
Okay, Connie. Oh, Mr. Miller.
Hi. Oh, did I interrupt your game or something?
No, I was just pushing up in there.
Oh, I have a delivery for the Thornberrys, and I thought I might drop it off my way home from work, but I guess they're out.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I wonder if I might leave it with you.
Oh, sure. Glad to take it.
Mrs. Thornberry's kind of anxious to get those pills.
Oh, I hope nobody's sick over there.
Oh, no, goodness, no. No, those are reducing pills. They're quite the thing nowadays.
Reducing pills, huh?
Yeah, you take 2 before each meal, and they cut your appetite. A wonderful thing for people who are trying to lose weight.
Oh. You sell these at the drugstore?
Oh, sure. Oh, but you wouldn't be interested in anything like that, Mr. Nelson. Those are for people who are overweight.
Well, I don't know. I've been putting on a few pounds recently.
Mr. Thornberry's just pulling into the driveway. Say, I can give him those myself. Thanks just the same.
Okay,
Mr.
sit
Nelson.
yourself.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Miller.
What are you laughing at, Bob?
I just think of that Mr. Thornberry. He sure is a crafty character.
Well, what'd he do?
I just found out his little secret. He was over here a while ago boasting about the terrific shape he's in. I just found out he's been taking pills for his appetite.
Oh, Mom got a bottle of those from Dr. Brown.
Oh, really? I didn't know he had any of those around the house.
Yeah, they're out in the kitchen. You want me to get them for you?
Yeah, I think maybe I would like to see what they look like. Oh, and Rick, bring me back a glass of water. I may even try one of those myself.
I don't think you better do that, Pop. Mom didn't get them for you.
Well, I'm sure your mother wouldn't mind if I borrowed one.
Well, okay.
What are you doing?
Pop wants to take a couple of my appetite pills.
What for? I thought he was trying to lose weight.
Pop just said to get the pills, so I'm getting the pills.
Well, I don't get it. Those are supposed to make you eat more.
Maybe he just wants to test his willpower. Here you are, Pop.
Oh, thanks a lot, Rick. I wonder how many of these you're supposed to take.
One before each meal.
Oh. I think maybe I'll take 2.
You're only supposed to take 1.
Yeah, but I want to make sure they work.
How do you feel?
Oh, fine. It takes a while for them to take effect, you see. Take these back to the kitchen now?
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot. What are you eating?
Cookies.
What kind of cookies?
Toll House. You know, the kind that Mom always makes with the chocolate
Yes,
chip.
I know. For goodness sakes, Rick, do you have to make so much noise?
I'm sorry, Pop.
You shouldn't be eating cookies now anyway, right before dinner. You'll spoil your appetite.
Not me, boy. I'm always hungry. Besides, Dr. Brown said I'm supposed to eat a lot.
Yes, but not cookies. You're supposed to eat solid food. You're supposed to eat meat and vegetables and potatoes with gravy on them. And can you pass the carrot, please, David?
Oh, sure, Pop.
There you go.
Oh, boy, cream chicken. That's my favorite.
Me too.
Oh, meat. Am I allowed to have some of this on my diet, Harriet?
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. It's not on your menu. You do have a delicious dinner coming right up, though.
Oh, gone, I thought cream chicken was supposed to be good for you.
All right, dear. Dig in.
What the heck is this?
Well, you're only allowed 500 calories for dinner. I'm sorry, dear, but this diet was your idea.
Well, I know, but... Holy smokes, you could drop this in your eye.
You see, Pop? Those cookies didn't spoil my appetite at all.
Yes, so I noticed. Good for you. Don't have to make a glutton out of yourself, however. Where the boy's eating, you'd think somebody's going to steal the food away from him.
Oh, dear, this is a little tough for you to watch. Why don't you take your dinner and go into the den with it?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. They say the first couple of days of these diets are the toughest.
I'll bring your dessert in there when you've finished.
Oh, do I get dessert on this menu?
Oh, well, certainly. This is a very well-balanced menu.
Oh, fine. I'll bet this isn't going to be so bad after all.
Pass some biscuits, will you, Rick?
Don't forget to include a few bottles of our famous barbecue sauce on your shopping list. Nothing else gives the meat such a wonderful, tangy... Can't you just taste that rich, creamy frosting and the light, fluffy, delicious flavor? Doesn't that look
And juicy fresh peaches?
Hey, what do you got there?
Strawberry shortcake. Mom just made it for dessert.
Oh, boy. Well, this is what I call really a sensible diet.
Here's your dessert, dear. Hope you like it.
Oh, I love strawberries. Well, what is this?
Stewed prunes. 3 of them.
Three stewed prunes for dessert?
Well, you can have a little lemon juice on them, too.
Who ever heard of stewed prunes for dessert?
Excuse me, Pop.
The strawberries.
Good evening, health lovers. Once again, it's time for the Sunshine Club, the happiest half hour on television. I'm here tonight to talk to you about prunes. The prune itself may be wrinkled, but better the wrinkles on the prune than you. It's nature's own vitamin pill.
Chocolate full of the radio.
Certain good...
Hi, Pop. Aren't you going to come down to breakfast?
Oh, good morning, Rick. I've already had my breakfast.
It was swell, huh?
What did you have?
Waffles, toast, sausage, and jam. What'd you have?
3 more prunes and a cup of yogurt. Incidentally, you better tell your mother to get her money back on these appetite pills. I took 3 of them before breakfast, and I'm practically starved.
It worked for me, okay?
You're not supposed to take these. We want you to eat more.
I have been eating. Why, those pills sure build up your appetite.
No. These pills take your appetite away. Whoever told you they build it up?
Dr. Brown?
Dr. Brown? Wait a minute. You mean to say these are really appetite pills?
Sure.
Well, no wonder I've been starving. I've been taking these darn things like crazy. I don't think I'll even last through until lunchtime.
Why are you on this diet anyway, Pa?
All because of these darn pants.
Well, can you get into them yet?
I don't know. I haven't tried them on this morning.
Well, why don't you try them on? Maybe you lost enough weight yesterday. If they fit, you can go off the diet.
Yes, that's one way. But I've just been thinking of an idea that I think is even better. Why don't you take these pants down to the store and exchange them for pants 1 size larger? Then they'll surely fit me.
Hey, that's a neat idea.
Remember now, this is a little secret just between you and me. We don't tell your mother or David anything about it, okay?
Oh, sure.
Just a second.
Well, that's okay, Pop. I won't tell anybody.
No, it isn't. Stop off at the drugstore and get 2 quarts of chocolate ice cream.
Oh, boy.
Just a second, Rick. Better make that 3 quarts. Maybe you and David will like some, too.
Well, hi. Where have you been?
Oh, just outside for a while. Is lunch almost ready?
In a few minutes. Would you like to hear your menu for today?
Oh, yes, I would.
Well, you have 2 choices. A cucumber sandwich on rye bread.
I'll take the second choice.
A cucumber sandwich on whole wheat.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'll probably be off the diet entirely today anyway.
How so?
Well, why did I go on this diet in the first place?
You mean you don't know either?
Yeah, of course I do. I'll tell you why. You brought home a pair of size 26 pants, right?
Size 33.
Well, 33 pants. I tried them on, they didn't fit. In other words, the pants are my gauge. As soon as these pants fit me, I go off the diet, right?
Right. Why don't you try them on?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Let's see now. I left them,
The hall closet.
in the hall closet, that's right. And don't be surprised if this time they fit me like a glove.
That's the way they fit you the time before. Let's see if they fit you like a pair of pants this time.
David, I'll bet you quarter that the pants fit Pop now.
I bet they will, too.
Well, you know, it's surprising, but your father really seems to have lost weight.
Yeah, it sure is, and just in one day, too.
Okay, then I'll bet you 15 cents.
I think they'll fit him, too.
Then 10.
I think they'll fit him. There's no bet. I agree with you.
Okay, then let's make it 5. And that's almost my last offer.
Holy smokes.
What's the matter?
Just a second and I'll show you. Will you take a look at these?
There's enough room in there for me, too.
Oh, God, they're size 34 and they fit me like a barrel.
Well, 34. The pants I bought for you were size 33.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant to say, 33. I don't know what made me say 34. Well, it doesn't make any difference.
Ozzie,
Yes, dear?
do you have something you'd like to tell us?
No, I don't have anything I'd like to tell you, but I guess maybe you'd find out about it anyway. See, Ricky came up with a marvelous idea.
Who, me?
Well, no, it was my idea, but it was marvelous. I figured, why not have Ricky go down to the store and change the pants for one size larger? But well, honestly, I did it for you, dear, because this dieting of mine has been terribly rugged on you. I mean, it's rearranged the entire household. You've had to have two menus.
I don't mind.
You don't? Well, I do. This has made me awful unhappy, Harriet. And I know that when I'm unhappy, you're unhappy, and I like to have you happy.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, dear.
You know, it's amazing. Even for a size 34, look at these things. They fit me like a tent.
I know, it really is amazing.
And the wonderful part of it is I've only been on the diet for one day. Gee, I think really I could fit into those original pants. What's this? Size 36 banjo seat model. I told you to get a size 34.
I did. 34.
Well, where did these pants come from?
I think I'll go outside for a while.
Second, David.
Oh, gee, Pop, I got to feeling awful sorry for you. You always look so hungry and unhappy.
Oh, so you went downtown and exchanged the pants, too?
Yes, sir. But there really must be something wrong with those pants, because the man said there's been a lot of people exchanging them today. There was a little boy, some lady, and me, he said.
But see, now, we know the little boy was Ricky, and we know you exchanged them.
Yeah, but who was the lady?
I have a hunch that was no lady.
I think I'll go outside with you.
Now, don't explain, dear. You just had no confidence in your old man.
No, really, dear, it wasn't that.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think I've taken off so much weight in the waist that I could fit into those other pants you bought me.
Well, I bet you could, too.
I'll guarantee it. But let's not take a chance, shall we? Because these feel fine.
They look a little big, though, Pa.
Well, yes, they do now, David, but after that lunch I'm going to put away, believe me, they'll fit perfectly. Oh, come on in, Thorny.
Hi, Oz.
Hi, boy.
Take a look at this old boy. I won the contest.
What contest is that?
Well, between Catherine and me. You know, who'd get the most unsolicited compliments about losing weight?
Oh, well, congratulations. Only thing, though, I happen to know how you won it, you old faker, you.
Hey, wait a minute. How'd you find out?
No, don't worry. I get around. Pretty sneaky, if you ask me.
Oh, now, look, Oz, you won't tell anyone. This could ruin me at the men's club.
Well, I don't see why. A lot of people are using them nowadays.
Well, maybe so. But you gotta promise not to tell anybody. I'd take an awful razzing.
Well, okay, I promise. Now that I see you sitting down, though, I seem to detect a slight bulge around the waistline there.
Well, naturally. After I won the contest, I took the darn thing off. The girdle. Boy, it was killing me.
Girdle? You mean you've been wearing a girdle?
Oh, Oz, you said you knew.
Well, I thought you were taking reducing pills.
Oh, Oz, that's a low-down, mean, nasty trick. Now, remember, you promised not to tell anybody.
Well, I don't know. This is a pretty choice morsel of news. Well, okay, I'll keep your terrible secret.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be running along, Oz. Lunch is probably ready.
Okay, Thorny. Hey, wait a minute. What are you walking so funny for?
What? I keep forgetting I'm not wearing the darn thing anymore.
Go on, Fred.
Hey,
is ready.
Oh, Harriet, well, I was just going upstairs for a moment.
Why don't you wash your hands down here?
Well, I wasn't thinking of that exactly. I was just... Oh, never mind. Even if you did have one, it'd never fit me.